Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis, and this is going to be a guide over the Scavengers Den Lost Sector. We are on the EDZ, and we've got Barrier and Overload Champions, Burn of Solar, Arc Shields, pretty simple setup here. Gallahorn just works too well. If you got it, use it, otherwise just something solar that you've got in the heavy slot. Anything like a rocket launcher works well. Linear Fusion Rifle is also going to work well just to get those big, quick damage chunks out of anything that you're going for. I picked up the Tarnished Metal. I have a Rapid Hit Swashbuckler, decent one, major spec, bow, random headstone, combat bow. I took off my crafted one, so it's not running quite as efficiently. But other than that, yeah, bow for overload, arc, scout rifle for those times you need to break the shield, and then solar just to delete those champions. Pretty simple. I'm running 73 resilience here, not crazy high. I am running the Void, Solar, and Arc damage resistance. That is always going to help. I am running Heart of Inmost Light. This is just the chest I've got on, but try not to use my abilities that much or depend on my hammer or anything. So hopefully a pretty basic run here, and you guys can take anything you've got to make it better. So hopefully this works, and let's go on in. Remember, I run Legend on most of these. If you want to see Master on a certain one, let me know. I can try and plan for it. But most of the time, it's really just the fact that it's Legend is going to be just about as good of a chance for the exotics, and Master, honestly, is just not worth the difference in effort from the stats that I've seen. So here we go. Alright, so when you begin, you'll be able to make sure you hop that little gap that you've got. You'll have a couple adds right here, if you can line them up. Usually a couple drags, one up there, and then if you stay in this cave, you'll wait until you see this guy up top. Marauder up here waiting for you. Across the way, you might have a Vandal actually starting to show his head. Start to delete these guys. Now, if you kind of wander this way, you eventually will have a Marauder kind of show up near you. So just be aware you might get meleeed sometime soon. Tends to be around. I'm just kind of checking for him. We got our first barrier champion. He's down below. I'm just waiting on him to basically be available to work on once I clear out the rest of this stuff. Also waiting for a Vandal guy, but he's not showing up, or melee. Here we go. I would probably say you can throw your grenade down here on this guy and just make sure if he's getting grenade cooked, make sure you're waiting on the scout rifle to work on that barrier moment. There's our Marauder. Told you we'd be coming. And then he's pretty close health-wise to popping his barrier shield, just right around that first third. There we go. Once that's done, delete him. Makes life easier. Then up here, you're going to have a couple guys. And then once most everything in the room is actually down, you will get your champion to spawn up here. Try and kill all the rest of the guys so you don't have to worry too much about him. And I actually already stunned him just due to the fact that I hit him with that little frozen block. But if I can stun him one more time, then you can just delete him. Yep. So if you kind of whittle off a little bit of health on some of the champions at around this level, because I'm using about 1570 weapons, 70, yeah. Basic 1570 weapons, if you whittle off just a little bit of health, you'll pretty much be good to take out a champion after you stun them. So that's kind of why it's nice to work. Now there's two ways to enter this area. I like this side just because you take care of the lower guys and you get a different angle. There may be one or two guys hiding up there. That's okay. I also might freeze a guy up there, which is entertaining. Looks like I've got a Vandal who's playing fun. This is headstone, so I'm not intentionally trying to get those, like, shatter moments of damage, but it's just happening that way because it's the bow that I picked. So hopefully that's not, too much of an advantage here. Got a drag. There you are. Not much from him. We're gonna have our overload champion, probably a couple of Marauders. Overload champion is up top. If you can tag him to stun him, it'll work. And then we'll get up here. Now, the nice thing about his angle, if you stand at the stairs, the arc of his shots are really never going to hit you here. So if you just play the stairs, you're pretty good on cover. Now, just because this bow actually hits fairly hard, I could sit here and kill him. And as I may as well save a rocket for the boss, make life easier, we'll just do it that way. And I got heavy ammo anyway, so now we're really good to start cooking the other room. Now in here, watch for those little trip mines. Now this one, hit it from back here. Do not get closer, because the direction of that explosion, if you kind of saw that smoke, it will actually kill you back there. So if you get too close, those you can get a little closer than you have to, but that one that kind of points down the tunnel, kill it from as far away as possible, otherwise you are probably going to die. Now, I'm seeing heavy ammo drop, and I haven't been that lucky lately in a while, so I could actually, like... I can throw a rocket up there just for entertainment value. Main thing you're going to be looking to get after here is the barrier champion first. You can get him to pop his shield. If you do this on Legend, you're going to have a barrier and an overload. Never mind, you actually have them both here. Forgot. And this is one of those moments where you got to play a little peekaboo. Now, if I get to where I can stun him again, I got to be quick. So even though I did reload, I want to get a couple more overload shots on him. This is a Viced bow. That's probably why it's actually firing pretty well. If I can get the perks I want on this bow, I swear I could just not really need too many other bows in this slot, but I just haven't got all the right perks. But it does feel good with the Vice Stinger. So that one's up there. Now I can pop his shield from back here with the scout rifle, and I'm going to hit him. Kind of, apparently. I'm just literally rolling in heavy ammo. I don't even think I put on rocket scavenger mods. No, not really. Just it's being real nice for some reason. Now watch the sniper. Still hurt here. I'm a little aggressive, but I just like using this dumpster for cover. Because it tends to give me a place to work from. I'm usually close enough if I want to kill, either work on the boss, I can. This guy's just getting me annoying. And then, scout rifle here is art. Careful, those shots are going to be quite painful. Now would be a good time for a grenade, probably. If I don't die first, though, damn. Try not to waste your grenade, kind of like I did. Oh, he's so dead. Just wherever he went in the back corner back there. That'll do it. So, I mean, 6 minutes. Not very difficult overall. If you get an exotic, cool. If you don't, I literally just got one on the last run, but that is platinum for Legend. Honestly, pretty easy. Get a bow, get a scout rifle, and take Galahorn, or any heavy weapon of solar that you want in there. Use your super more abilities, whatever you got. But, yeah, honestly, pretty straightforward. Couple overload, couple barrier. Let's get back to the surface and wrap it up. Alright, so yeah, Scavengers Den. Not what I would call the fastest one in the world, but also not the most difficult. The only time you need Arc on Legend is going to be basically the boss. And that's it. The other captains are going to be Overload. Very simple with a bow this season. This is season of the Plunder. Just to clarify, burn solar. If you got Galahorn, take it. If not, Xenophage and so like even the new Cry Mutiny. I beat Lost Sectors with this thing, and it's not bad. It shoots cannonballs. It's a little weird to aim, but I mean, if you got a linear fusion rifle, if you got another solar rocket launcher, just literally scout for barrier, arc for those occasional shield moments to break the boss, just to be a little more efficient, and then, you know, basic bow up here works well. Other than that, if you guys do anything with like adaptive or adaptive munitions or anything, you can mess around with that too. Just was trying not to lean too hard on that one. If you enjoyed the video though, drop a like below. If you want to put anything in the comments, a build you like using, just say hello or whatever. If you want to find me on Twitch or Twitter, it is Ebontis, but right here on YouTube. If you are not subbed, please hit that subscribe button and the alert bell. Helps my videos make it from me to you. And in the future, if you guys want to help support me a little more, some of you guys already do, Patreon or YouTube membership. Thank you guys for already do. All of you are awesome. I'll see you soon.